Good morning, everyone. My name is Keon Smith, and as usual, we're bringing you our interview series, our conversation series, with CEOs, executives, and business owners here in Guyana. And today, I have the pleasure of speaking to the beautiful Miss Delight Luther, and she is a part of Luther's Decorators International. So, first of all, good morning, Delight, and welcome. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm blessed. Happy to be here with you. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you. Excellent. And for those persons who are tuning into our social media platform, you know what your role is. Please make sure you like our video, love our video, share it, especially with persons who you believe can really use this information as you hear more about what Decorators International is all about. So, first of all, Delight, can you tell us a little bit about the business?
Okay, so Luther's Decorators is an events company. Our services include events coordination, event decorating, and rentals. So we specialize in all types of events. We do weddings, corporate, birthday parties, all social events, big, small, formal, informal, the whole range. Um,
So, I'm looking at your Facebook page, Delight, for those persons, especially as you're speaking about the business, the range of services from weddings to corporate, as you guys can see on their Facebook page, their work is exceptional. They do events in particular. I'm noticing the setup here. So, Delight, I'm just going to bring up like two or three images that you can just walk us through the concept a bit so that persons out there can really see the level of detail and the intricacy of your work. So, I have one right up here. Yeah.
Okay, so let me include also that Luther's Decorators International is three different locations. We have a location here in Guyana that's managed by me, and then in Trinidad it's managed by my brother Lionel, and in the US that's my brother Micah. The reason I mentioned that is because this photo that you brought up, it's promotional marketing for a product that we would have. We do this every year for all the carnival events. We market several different products. So this is for Sangria. It's a type of beverage, a wine. So this is one of the boots that we would have designed. The design is also my brother's. We're able to do our designs graphically from scratch, so the customer is able to see what they're getting before we actually execute it. So that's another service that we provide as well.
Excellent. So definitely that's really good to know that the work that you guys are doing is not only local in Guyana, but you're also regionally. This is in Trinidad and internationally. You're all the way in the US as well. So really gives you a lot of scope, lots of new ideas, etc. So this is another one of your designs as well.
Yes, this also is for an next beverage. Um, that is distributed in Trinidad as well.
Okay, excellent. So I'm definitely sure that we have many. So I'm seeing a nice
Um,
concept
I see
already.
you're passing the Pepsi. That's a Guyana. That's one from Guyana. If you want to
Oh,
touch
this
on that.
one, this
So
is
we
one from Guyana.
yes, this is at the Providence Stadium for cricket this year. Not this year, sorry, last year. The last games we had the CPL. This we
Hmm.
did for DDL. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, you
Yes,
guys
that's right
made
here.
that look so international. Like, didn't realize that this was our very
Hence
own
the
event.
reason we did Decorators International. Yes.
Excellent, excellent. So it was really good to see that we have local persons with international expertise bringing that type of beautification right here at home. So we know that we are currently in an unprecedented pandemic. We've never had to deal with something like this as a country, more specifically as individuals. This COVID 19 pandemic, Delight, just your thoughts on how has this affected your business?
Well, for us, business has come to a complete halt since the epidemic. Mostly because our business is all about socializing. It's all about getting out there, doing events, having an experience. And because this epidemic, it's all about social distancing. So it's safer at this time for persons to keep their distance and avoid any kind of physical contact until a proper cure has been found or things come under control. So that has had a great effect on our business um, so far.
All right. And in terms of looking for solutions to address what is happening, what is like one or two things that your company is currently working on to make sure that you can bounce back
So
after
we
this?
have been okay. So one of the blessings about this time is that there's a lot of time to get back to those things that you would have not that you would not have had the time to get into structuring, finalizing things that you wanted to make better, do better. For us in particular, social media marketing is a area that we have been working on and continue to work on, and perfecting that, doing it better, thinking about how what the world will look like coming out of this. How do we socialize? I mean, I think it's going to
Yeah,
take a while for us to get back to the norm in terms of
yeah,
how we go out, how we move around, and how can we as a company, because it's all about events. And I'm certain when we get the chance to go back out, more than likely we're coming back out. We're going to be excited to come out, but more than likely also we'll have to take precautions as well. How do we use the challenges to create trends? How do we take those things that seem like a challenge to use it as a stepping block to do something new, do something different, be innovative, be creative. So it's there's the disadvantage, and then there's the advantage of being challenged to do something new, do something better. Even within the setting, one of the things that I've been working on, I should have it up on my page soon, is providing a small setup for birthdays, because I know that's something that people are
yeah,
still looking to celebrate during the season. Something customized that you could, quickly self set up kind of thing that you can do at home and that we can deliver to you, so you don't have to come up yourself. And you still have the experience of being at home with your family to take your photos and to celebrate life, which is, a precious thing in this time. And so many persons are losing their lives, and so many families are going through that loss. So I mean, I think there's things for us to look at what's happening, and to still see how can the skills that I have, how can the inventory that I have, how can the things that I have still
yeah.
be applicable to the current situation. It's a challenging thing to do, but I think once we apply ourselves, we can get that done.
Definitely, that was extremely well put because the COVID-19 has forced us to re-innovate, be very, very innovative with how we do our businesses. And it's really happy to know that you are working with your clients still to see how best you can still provide that element of celebration, that element of happiness that you bring to any event. And I want to tell you that we are going into what we're going to call the new normal. But I can tell you, people are waiting; they're craving for events. So brace yourself. As soon as this is over, it is going to be nonstop work, in my humble opinion. So,
I agree. I agree.
definitely. So, for those individuals out there who experiencing some of this downtime, what advice would you give to them? For the individuals, what can they do in this time?
Well, definitely, I would advise everyone to adhere to the rules in terms of hygiene, staying inside unless it's absolutely necessary. If you do have to go out, wearing the necessary protection, wearing a mask, sanitizing your hand at all times, just being aware of everything that's happening. And, I heard the minister say on news the other night that home is better than the ER. I agree
True.
with her. It's better
Yeah.
to be home than to be at the ER. So just to take all those necessary precautions. Mental health, I think, is an important thing for us also. A lot of people are, they're not accustomed to being at home. I'm an introvert in many ways. So I really, it's been okay for me. It hasn't been that challenging in terms of not having that constant hustle, which is usually what my life looks like. So I am enjoying the downtime and a bit of a slower pace to really take time to introspect, and to, consider my life, my goals, where I want to be. There's a lot of time to do those things, and that would have been a challenge in the past because we're constantly bombarded by, the constant demands of everyday life. So I would encourage people to take advantage of the opportunity to do some introspection. Don't spend all your time on Facebook, self-develop. Take the time to grow and prepare for what is ahead. This is a season, it's not permanent, we're just
Yeah.
passing through. So we should prepare ourselves, for what is ahead. I know for Guyana, we had a lot of high hopes, with the oil and all of that. And so people now are looking to see, what's happening in Guyana. So I think there's still a lot of hope for us in Guyana, and it's just a matter of us being ready for when that happens.
Okay. Thank you. That's very well put. So make sure that self care is very, very important. And when Delight said don't spend all of your time on Facebook, it doesn't mean no for this video. Make sure you are on to this video. Make sure you're liking and sharing this video. After this, then you can go take a break and come back for our next video. So, Delight, as we move ahead in terms of business, is there any advice that you like to give other business owners, fellow business owners, here in Ghana?
Yeah, very similar to what I just said, strengthen your weak areas. Take the time to strengthen your weak areas. Take the time to, be innovative, be creative. What can I do better? One of the things for me, personally, as an entrepreneur, is I have been thinking about diversifying my different means of income. So, so what other businesses can I get into? What other, there's time to do all of that. So strengthening the weak areas is key. And then, thinking about diversification. Those two for me, um, is what I've been working on.
Excellent, excellent. So thank you very much, Delight. Great, great advice to the persons listening. And is there any final closing remarks? First of all, how can people get in contact with you if they would like to learn more about how they can do their events at home? And final closing remarks for our listening audience.
Okay, so you can get in contact with us through our Facebook page, which is Losers Decorators International. You can contact me directly on 670-1502, and the office number is 501-6021. So those are two direct methods of contact.
Excellent. So thank you very much, Delight. It's been a pleasure talking to you, or I should say, it's been a delight
Thank you.
speaking to you. Trusting that persons who are
Same here.
listening in, tuning in, you want to learn more, you can make contact with Luther's Decorators International. So thank you, Delight, and do have a
Thank
fantastic
you,
rest of your
Cameron.
day. You're most welcome.
Same to you. Same
All
to
right.
you.